The AcroShear, brought to you by ColDesi. My name is Mark Vila, and I'm here to introduce to you one of the coolest pieces of equipment that's been engineered, developed, designed, built, everything near ColDesi for use with your direct-to-film printing system. So this will cut, slice, slit, and create transfers just like this that are ready to go. So let me tell you a few things that the AcroShear can do and how it actually can operate. So for one, as you can see, we've got a direct-to-film printer running, and you can put it directly in line the fastest mode, which means that as transfers are coming out, the AcroShear is detecting that they're there, and it understands when to do the cuts in the correct spots. You can do that with templates, you can do that by measurement, you can do that by automatically reading the transfer itself. So there's a bunch of smart tools built into this system, so you can actually have a perfect workflow on the way out that is cutting it in perfect sizes. Let's talk about perfect sizes for a second. So here's a nice little deck of cards that we've cut out here, essentially, but you can cut transfers over and over and over again. You can create measurements that are down to 0.1 millimeter in exact measurements, and it will cut that perfectly every single time. So if you're doing boatloads of left chest logos, you got perfect stacks that are lined up. If you're going a little bit bigger, the same thing. And here's a nice little stack. All of these are exactly the same, which is one of the things I love about this system, because what's very typical when you have a cutting, slicing, slitting type of system of this walking back and forth, and you don't have to worry about that for the AcroShear because of the way it's designed. So the inline system's fantastic. It uses very little power. We're talking about a light bulb, less than a light bulb, literally, to be able to run this piece of equipment. So not going to consume power. The weight is almost nothing. You know, this is very easy for a couple of people or even one person to move around. You know, you've got maybe some arms that are wide, but it's not very heavy at all. Doesn't consume a lot of power. It's smart, and it's just one of the most beautiful systems I've seen built, designed to run inline. Now, it's not just inline that matters. You can also put a roll of transfers here. So our fastest printer here at ColDesi is the 24H5P, and that's doing 275 linear feet per hour, right? The AcroShear can do up to 1,000. So that means if you're using it in offline mode, you can run 3 of our 24H5P printers, right? And just drop the rolls right on here and cut on. Right now, if you're running inline like this, it keeps up perfectly with the pace. So as you can see, the printer is going along, and I paused it a little bit so we can get a nice flow in a row, and we can see them coming out. This is all ready to go. It's also cutting off a little strip here. You know this little strip that we have in direct to film. It automatically cuts this off. It's smart enough to drop it in the end. So there's so many beautiful things that this system can do. I'll go ahead and pause it for now. It's going to distract me because I can't stop watching it. But again, there is so much I could talk about the AcroShear and how much we love it. But a few things that I just want to touch on for you to remember. For one, you can operate this inline, which is a highly recommended way to go. You've got the template system. That's a hardware and a software piece that we've talked about. We have the ability to put rolls of transfers directly on it and keep up with 3 of ColDesi's fastest direct-to-film printers. There's also, just to kind of touch on it a little bit, there's a lot of options that we have to make it the most affordable and built for your business. So we have these slitting, these are pieces here. You can choose the number that's right for your business. That you got the winder up here. You can choose if you need that. If you have one printer and you know you're always going to run it in line, you don't necessarily need that. So there's a lot of smart ways that the system is built so it's affordable for your business too. So compact, lightweight, super accurate, super fast at being able to keep up with 3 direct-to-film printers. It's one of my favorite new products. Super proud to talk about it. And I can't wait for you to visit ColDesi.com, talk to one of our pros, and ask them all about how the AcroShear in your core, not only your ColDesi direct-to-mill printer, but any other direct-to-mill printers you might have out there in your business. Thanks for watching.